While doing my average daily checkup on every single Briar player on Earth, I looked at the Korean Briar ladder, and there's 23 high-elo Briar mains in Korea. Out of those 23, 14 of them are playing Lethality Briar, 14 out of 14 are rushing Collector first, 6 are going Hubris second after that, and then 8 of them are going Profane Hydra after. So you can tell that Collector's one of the favorites. But not only that, when you look at their runes, they're all going Inspiration secondary, 4 of which are going Cosmic Insight, and 10 are going Triple Tonic. And what's so interesting about this is it's like the only server that you just have a unanimous, they all agree that this is the way to play it, which is very rare and super badass. So I'm going to start that 2-item combo off the jump. You know me, I am first of all, lethality enjoyer, but 2, a profane lover. Okay, that's where I'm at in life. And the idea that you can't build profane first right now because it's just much weaker than the other lethality openers does kind of suck. I mean, obviously play what you want, but if you're trying to min-max every single dub, you'd be better off probably going either Collector Voltaic or Hubris, anything in that vein. But yeah, so they are doing a lot of profaning second, which is something that's like, I mean, for most other servers, pretty unexplored territory. A lot of people like myself were sold that going profane first was super good, but I'm willing to give it a try, right? So let's see where it's at. Again, I am and have always been a profane first kind of guy. I absolutely love the item. And even so, like, I just a small minor rant. I will say that profane first was always the best for me, but a lot of people give it a lot of flack for, I don't know, just like not being as good as it was, but oh my god, he is DC'd. One sec. Yeah, a lot of people have been giving it flack for its performance going first, but I'm not going to lie, there's a good bit of its win rate that is low because people aren't taking the item to its fullest extent. I think the timing of your combos can matter a ton, where, if you play around its AoE really well, I think that you can get a lot more value of it. And when you try and use Profane like Voltaic, where it's just, hey, I send my combo, it is what it is, I didn't look for the perfect spot, I think there could be, like, problems with that. And I don't think that's a crazy take, but my Mundo just solo killed a Vayne. Let's go. This is practically a nothing gank where Viego might just be behind us here. We're just going to hopefully take a good bit of damage here, maybe get a sum or two. Pretty happy with that already. Obviously, we need no one to die to Viego, and we're fine. Go for the combo. Oh my god, that's wall. Okay. Viego didn't just take the Sona Soul. Either one, he misclicked, which is like maybe he didn't have vision in that bush. I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch, but definitely would have been a better situation for him if he had. So that's his L, though. No big deal. Now, I don't think that you should go for that crab there, even with him dying, because you know that when he spawns, he's going to run topside to clear top down again. So if he's going to do anything, it's likely going to be that top crab. We're going to likely give up that crab to do this. Because personally, we gained a lot of, we get about the same amount of gold there. But, we don't have to have it die to the turret. Alright, so he just got that, so you know that he's topside. Do want to ward this, and then also go for a Scryer hit here. Because if we get invaded right now, it would really throw off our game, so we have to be pretty defensive here. Again, just because, you went 1 for 1 doesn't mean that you're truly so far ahead. 1 kill is still the same. So, he likely has, like, the same gold as me. I only got midway plus an assist. He got a kill. So, we're probably about even. I would assume he's likely going... what do Viegos go first? Kraken or Collector? I've been seeing a lot more Collector first with Viegos on Halo Blade's build. But no big deal. Finish up our full clear, try and look for a bot lane gank again. Dude, this guy is getting put down. To be fair, that is Nidalee. She does have a ton of movement against Xerath. That would probably suck. He's going to try and spear for this. We're going to just drag it away. Make sure we don't troll ourselves. Because again, we could only be the one to leave that raptor there, right? She can't force herself into that bush and do all that. It just won't work, right? So, don't be lazy. Don't be autopilot. Lock it in. Now, you know that Viego is likely in the same exact spot as us, so yep, and there you have it. Now, he did do both crabs there, but again, top crab, I utilized the time of my You know, the same time that he was doing top grab, I was doing the mid wave. It looks like he's on dragon here. Oh, he's not. So we actually want to get away as fast as possible. Hopefully we can just walk out of this and not get punished too hard. We do not want to do this dragon here. There's no way it'll work. Not bad. Don't know where Aurelion Soul is. I guess he took a recall. You know that he did this, right? So that's Viego, so you know that he's here. He's looking for the gank if they're stepping up. Now we try and play this. Again, all of his burst is on that Hail Blades proc. Big AoE damage from Briar here. I can't W2 or E though. Pray! Oh, it's one auto. He has no clue what Briar does. It doesn't matter. He gets away with it. Bit of a flashbang. Yeah, super close. Super close. I think, if I'm being honest, I think my team played that pretty bad. Smolder died with Barrier. Sona didn't have heal, but she's getting Raw Dog engaged on by Viego, and they knew that he was there because he hit the Scryer, so that was just a lack of respect on their side. Mundo wants me to gank top here. For me to be able to do that, I likely need some way to interact with the Invis, so I'm going to look for ultimate here before I go. As a last-ditch effort. I don't think I'm going to go for a far ultimate, though. Just going to do a little mid-range walking. Yeah, she's doing a bit too much here. Her ultimate's basically just gone, so I actually don't even need to ult. She doesn't have 90 mana to cast Condemn either, so... Yeah, big dub. Not bad. We have our Elixir of Force from Triple Tonic. We basically get full Collector from a full clear, so I'm going to pretty much slow the game down again and chill. We assume that the silly Viego champ is on Raptors. And one like really easy way to continue jungle tracking pretty well when the game makes sense like this is just, you know, wherever you are, based on what you did, speed or slow down the clock, right? If you went to all your camps before him, then he's a little bit behind you. If you take a gank, then he's a little bit ahead of you. So as I'm going to my 4th camp, I'm assuming that he's on 5th and 6th camp. Oh, if that hit, I was there. I missed my W. Not too worried about this pressure. Seems kind of fake. And again, you really benefit a lot as Briar to just not get oversold into some of the baits of the game. Where like that guy's stepping up, like what can he actually do? Probably not that much. Go for the dragon check there because you know that he's bot side. If I'm bot side. I do have 2 smites. Looks like he's up, he's down 1 camp, but he's up 2 crabs, it seems. Which is fine with me. And nice. We don't have a way to get our boots on this recall. Oh wait, no, we have cash back, so yeah, we do. Huge. A perfect recall, you could say. 8 minute, 30-second collector. That's about where you want to be for a build like this. See if I can go ahead and just pick up this shutdown. He flashed over the Briar. Oh, wow. And then sunk the spear. Well played to him, I guess. You can try and play the flash on her here. She could just walk backwards and just not die to me here. That is always an option. I'm going to try and cover... Oh, there she is. I think I do one-shot her if I get onto her screen, though. Let's try for it. Yeah, big. I'm not just going to let her waste my time. I got to try and make something of that. Because he's taking Dragon, and whatever I'm using my time on basically just needs to be a W. So if I got to overextend a little bit to force that to happen, as long as it doesn't go too badly. If you flash there, don't kill her, and then you lose the dragon, then you're really far behind. But overall, it worked. Now, Viego will be going to his top side, right? Because we're on our top side. Do you walk to his jungle and look for a 1v1? You could. You have Elixir Force procced for another 20 seconds-ish. Like, if you find him straight onto the red, it could be big. This guy's taking a visual recall just for fun. He could get back into the game better playing for a little roam here. Already got the red. Already got his Krugs. The red was last rotation, right? But the Krugs should have been this one. So is he already on to his Raptors? He wants to dive. This is really bad for me. I don't think I can. Despite wanting to, it's pretty bad. I would have to lose a lot of camps on bot side. It's just not worth it. Yo, just hit. Just don't chase, bro. Don't chase. The play's already done. The play's already done, bro. The play's already done. Trying to really help this guy learn. Hey, you can't just be a mid laner mage and take every roam. Sometimes you gotta punish roams just by hitting the turret. Especially in a time like that where Nid's already on bot tri-bush by the time you even realize it, right? That there's no way you're gonna make it in time. Even with Xerath ult, it's not that good. He hits a W, might be good, might be fine without it. Ready for bleed? That bleed is so out of the question here. Good try, man. Rapid Sun is having the worst game ever, but we got Soraka ult. We're definitely bleeding a lot in this game, and it's going to get more and more tough without an explosive play to get us out of this. You know that Viego's bot, so please don't look for this. And their only best part is if Viego decides to greed my stuff just a little bit too much. That could give us a chance, but in most average circumstances, he will just make it there if it ever gets too badly. Or gets too bad. Bang. Nice. Please like, comment, and subscribe. CD did my Krugs too. That's realistic. Alright, he's doing them now. If we could get an engage onto him, it would be game winning. Oh my god. Well, that was pretty good. If I can make it mid, I might be able to help. I need to see where he goes. Ultimate is kind of my last stitch effort here. I want to try and get close enough to just W to the minions and then W to her. If I can actually shoot it through that little spot and then go. As long as I don't get damage checked here, we're just fine. It's realistic to think that you could do. Briar W2, beat the div. Nice. Main's gonna look to condemn me, so I have to step up past the wall. Not bad. I think we win this. Wow, we don't win that. I mean, to be fair, this is the most cosmetic inventory I've ever seen. Nothing. Yeah. Good try. It was but a good try. If I go boots, then I don't really get anything else. I think double longsword's good. On the plus side, we have gotten 2 shutdowns on Nid, so we're trying to snowball through this. Definitely have a team of all time here, but my god, man. You just gotta continue. You gotta fight against it, man. You gotta fight against it as hard as you can. Once I get my full clear, I get smite advantage. We are behind a little bit of camps, but it just is the nature of this game where, I mean, he has 3 hard winning lanes, so he will have more free time to do whatever he wants. That's real. That's okay. As long as you, you know, get your smite upgraded, have an explosive play to put you ahead in gold, and then just keep that advantage, you should be just fine. So that's actually what I'm looking for right now, is just get these silly little camps. One big ultimate late game could be enough to carry. Briar always has the idea of late game hit. I hit a 5-man ultimate. Now we win the game. So we're going to continue to play for that. Level 11 could help this a little bit. I would like to get my item too, be on second item, but doesn't seem realistic right now to get my full clear and recall. And then save it all with ultimate. It puts all my eggs into the ultimate basket. Which, you know, I believe in myself a little bit, but how realistic is it? So, I mean, we know that they're there again, but can't do anything about it. They do just have Nidalee walking between this space, doing whatever they want. Nid's going to walk. I'm going to try and slam an ultimate. It misses. Kind of regret even shooting it, no lie, but there was a world. What's my smolder at? My smolder's at 156. Actually, a ton. Have to try and break this combo up. Oh, I did everything I could. Collector's not procking for a moment for a white boy, but we end up getting it. Now, Gluttonous Greaves, I see a ton of Korean Briars going this. I believe usually it becomes a Edge of Night diff following this. Dude, this guy's getting so farmed. I haven't seen someone get gapped this hard in a long time. Like, he is between the turrets. Move next. Oh, no. Oh no, we're playing this one out, brother man. You gotta earn the FF, and how do you do that? Well, you actually can't. Logan Jungle on their team's always one FF vote going no. Mundo could get dove by Nid here if she wants to get super greedy, so let's see what we can do. But we do have the item of all time. The GOAT. No Nid here just yet, so that's good. Still up a good bid on Viego, so not mad about that at all. He has TP to come back. Does she play for a single plate? I don't even know. Big. Oops, eaten alive. Nice, that ward is already gone. That guy despawned? What's that about? They will be going for our bot turret for that because Smolder went mid, so Xerath needs to go bot. He is headed there, it seems. Keep doing what you can do. Big. They went kind of big there. The team found him. If they weren't so hyper grouped there, you could look for it, or if you had flash to like force yourself onto a target, because they are low enough that you would want to like flash on one and go huge here, but not in this specific spot. That hits? I think that was a bit bullshit in my opinion. That's all I got. A lot of people make it so like if something that they didn't expect to happen, it's like, oh my god, Riot Games, oh my god, coding, oh this and that. It's like, you could just call something bullshit, man. It's alright. You know, if you go too far with that thought, then you waste a lot of like your next play, right? You can only be thinking about so much at one time, and if you're thinking about how bullshit your death just was, then you're not thinking of what's gonna happen next. So try and come to terms with it as fast as possible. Like, that was bullshit. Move on. We're good. Yeah, not too bad. This Vayne's definitely giving us a chance here. I'm liking that. My Smolder should be at 225 soon. Oh, is that both? I think she used flash while invis, so they're sending two, so I'm gonna go. Soraka's here. We might be able to do some good damn here. Juke that. He shouldn't be the one in the in the whip, but if he lives, it's just fine. Need to go for a camp to heal up here. He's gonna come through here in W. That is okay. He's probably gonna wrap around here, then throw Qs. Big. Getting some good value here. This guy's right here. I'm gonna send it for a 1v1, maybe. Oh, we didn't hit him. He went to the right side. Good try. Me not having ultimate does really suck here. We will be going to third dragon for them, and I think we just accept that with Smolder, Sona, and Mundo. You know, our team does scale, so I think we might have to give. Without like everyone on their 2-item power spike, it's a bit tough. Well, we do now have everyone, but me, you know, me going for third item and Mundo recalling for second item, it just, you know, we gotta make it work. But it's not the worst situation ever, I will say. Actually seems like hella playable. One thing you do against these Invis champs, look to hit the Scryer. Try and not miss the Scryer, though. That'd be cute. Yeah, try and hit the Scryer onto him, and it actually gives True Sight, so life would be pretty good. Don't miss it, though. That's very important, okay? LDR here. Okay. I'm way ahead of this guy. It's actually insane. I didn't expect to be this far ahead, but yeah, he's like going to third item. We're kind of already there. Try and find Nidalee. Again, anyone on their team that I can be near should be a one-shot, but It's when the multiples of them stack up is when it's gonna get a little tough. Hiding this little vision clip for a hot sec. Maybe go for Soraka here. It's a very important target. Might have to hit a little W flash angle because this is actually where Profane wants to be. Maybe a little bit more AoE next time, but Collector, please, pro. I don't have to overextend. That play was just good enough. Got a 1k shutdown, so. Big. Nice. Seems like we're scaling a little bit, man. We're getting through it, so. It is what it is. The Profane's not feeling as bad. Second item. Again, I really don't think it ever feels bad, but again, sometimes I feel like, you know, my experience with it is that, you know, I've obviously played so many games with it that I could do well with it, but thank you, friend. Need Grievous? True, that would be better. Yeah, I can do it. They need to wait for me. If they can wait for me, I can have Grievous. Actually, usually default just go LDR for the more damage. But yeah, this is definitely one of those games that's better. They do have a lot of anti-heal. Oh my god. Guess we are Mundo, Sona, Briar. But even Smolder a little bit. Nice. Fourth item. Now, last item, it's kind of up to you what you go. You have 50% crit, so you can play full lethality, go GA here, and just have the utility of a lethality build. Or you can slam Infinity Edge, go max damage. You know, it's kind of up to where you're feeling like it. Do you want to be able to flash in, kill one, and then take a trade death where you're not actually dead? Or do you want to just try and be stronger on one full combo? They actually see me clearing all their vision, and they're kind of mad about it. So they're going to try and really catch me on this one. I'm just dead, by the way. Your boy is so cooked, it's insane. Your boy is so cooked, it's insane. They were mad and going to punish me, and they unfortunately pulled Vayne. Vayne was a big diff there that I didn't expect. I didn't expect her to give this wave state to walk to me, but yeah, I mean, oh well, my bad. My team does have good poke. Poke is usually pretty good in situations like this, because you get to just threaten to put them low enough to where they can't do this. But you need to actually land it, or it's just, you know, them kind of aura farming us. That's good. That's huge. It's not looking so good anymore. If it's just Baron, it might still be playable. Baron's not the biggest deal, because we need to play for this Dragon Soul badly. All G, play Soul. Again, obviously, this guy's going to spam FF. He is getting, man. It is sad what's happening to my boy, but it is what it is. I would love to play for this. She has no mana. I feel like I have to take this just because I don't think we're gonna get a better fight. Oh, get spaced out of your goddamn mind, brother man. Nice. I mean, that was really good for us. Holy Sonolt. Try my boy. I believe he takes out. Oh, you're eating alive. Oh, you're eating alive. I mean, that's huge. If they kill Nid, that's all perfect. But yeah, really big swing for us. The Vayne face check because she's invis. You got to see that one coming. If you can prepare for that play, you are sitting pretty. Okay. Huge. They might think that I go for that, so I just won't. And GA is looking pretty good here. Yeah, just flat out, but And I wouldn't blame you if you put more damage on it. I really wouldn't. Smolder getting rapid fire cannon is absolutely huge. And one cool thing about this game is, like, yeah, obviously you should want to play for, you know, Dragon Souls. Yeah, of course. But you can see sometimes if you have the scaling team and losing lanes, go to the last drag, man. Make your final stand there. Because your tries before this, you're much weaker. So, you know, sure, it adds a little bit of risk where, you know, if something goes wrong, you miss a smite. Now they have soul, and you're kind of like, damn, I wish I didn't do that. But, I mean, it's like, which one's the most consistent for you? Probably waiting, giving 3, playing for that last 25-minute fight, you know? See how much ground I can cover. They are definitely feeling the pressure of me right now. You can see they're trying to reconsider how they're going to approach this. And that's basically all that I'm doing right now, is trying to find someone, you know, lacking on a rotate or something. And you need to see all these, you know, little ward spots to be the difference. And they're still tracking me well, but one thing that I'm not doing is not overextending into it. Where, you know, if you go too far into that vein, you don't hit ult, it's going to look like an outplay, and then, you know, she's likely going to beat you in that situation because Vayne's favored. And, yeah, it's not going to look too good for you. Yeah. Don't believe I'm dying there. If I could heal off one camp, I can send ult, and it's really big. So I'm going to go here. After this camp, I should be about full. We hit, then we go back. Bang. Good flash, by the way. I'm going to try and take this kill as fast as possible, ping that while I can. Smite to get her shield off ASAP. Slam. We should be walking under this turret, killing all of them there, but my team's a bit scared. They don't want to throw. That was pretty good. They are positioned like they're going to try us 2v4. I'm happy to see you try. I really am. I'm happy to see you try. See what cooldowns we're willing to use. Alright, we got a ghost for free. They couldn't defend that. It was impossible. They need to back up. We get GA plus Elixir here. Nice, and we're full build. Play Baron side, win. Nice. All that I really need money for now is when I go to swap out my GA. I want to make sure that I'm fully ready to do that. So, send it. Try and play the Baron side here. Dareth says he wants to play side lanes instead of Baron side. I would hope that he's kidding. Nice. Sona hit that. Check all of this. Good. Diego's going down bot side, so we can go. Diego will gank there. You do have to play into a giant Aurelion Soul ultimate in the pit, and that's where it's going to get super troublesome. Once that word goes out, I might try and slide through right here. And stay on this side for just a hot little second. That's just pressure. Because Viego actually came back to this side. Mundo's pushing to try and pull someone else back down there, so now's our time to chill. I have no pink word for that, they do. There's a nid trap there. We have that working. Let's take bot side pressure now. And you want to go to bot side because they will, it's unlikely that they will go for a full Baron rush. But what we did is we forced them to that side of the map, giving up everything that they had bot side. You can always kill a dragon really fast. This puts them in a spot where they have to try and rush the Baron. And I'm going to try and not use my smite, kill this, and then play to ult it. I'm going to shoot it to the back of the pit. Hopefully that's fine. He's no soul to pick up, so this should be fine. Mash Smite, try and get it. It's okay if you don't. Buffer my E here, because I'm taking a lot of damage for free. Big. Now, they did get Baron, but they're down 2 full deaths. And again, we can't give them soul, so... I mean, that just is what it is, man. I'm not even worried about it. WW2. Heal up. Way to zone them a little bit. Might be able to find her. So, the longer I keep her from going to here, the better chance that we have dealing damage. They did get Baron, though, so, like, they will be able to defend really well. Their minions and everything are going to do a lot of work. But that's okay. It's not a bad situation. You stop them from getting soul. Them getting soul is more important than them getting Baron. So although it wasn't perfect, it's not bad. It's not bad. Now we're just kind of waiting to see who will mess up first here. I'm going to try and take all this stuff again. Again, leaving myself with currently $3,000. We're going to make it $2,500 after I buy this elixir, but we still have a little bit of time before we have to swap out the GA because we have to fight and then lose the cooldown. So, yeah, we're basically insured to sell this for an Infinity Edge if the time comes. You know, what's that? You know, 13 minus 35, so 22. So I need 2,200 in inventory to just insta-swap. You can see I'm actually not even fully there yet, but I do have options because I can currently sell for about 28. Now, when there's nothing on the map, then it's just positioning on the map, playing with your team, trying to catch their team lacking. So this is when your sweeper becomes the game changer. Right? Don't let them know where you're at for free. Not worried for a moment. These guys are not good enough. Propane dip. Go for an ult, late ult. Try and get away from Vayne, not take all those extra autos. We're able to kill one. He's doing well in this team fight. He needs to ult ASAP. If that one more auto goes through, he's dead. Nice. She might play to Humi one more time. I'm going to try and prep to kill her for that. Whew. Scary. You just got to take a breath, man. You got to take a breath. Try your best. I can dive a turret right now really hard. And just trade my GA cooldown for it. So, like, killing this turret right now opens up the map. So, any extra bit I can do to keep that from going badly is huge. I can zone her. She can't play the game if I'm here. Nice. Don't want to fully go over the wall just yet. Stay blocking. She's not dead to Collector. It's close, though. He has to walk through here, right? So we... Oh, got her flash, too. This guy is really dying for... Like, the thing is, we're not ending the game here. He's just dying for fun. Nice. No flash. Now, some people do talk about dropping boots here. The movement speed has clearly been pretty effective in this game, so... Nice. No, not nice. He might tick, but he did get another heal. Oh, no, he probably Zonius. That's probably more realistic. Do all the sweeping here, see what play you can make yourself. This is more risky of a position. Keep his blast going away. Briar. Leave them dry, no resources. Soraka's warding the wrong side, so that means that she's likely to step up for this one soon. You could fly over this wall at her. What if she was right there? You'd win the game. Big. I don't have E, so I don't want to blast this wave until I know that it's completely clear. Some of you guys are like, why aren't you letting Smolder clear the wave? Yeah, you want to clear those waves as fast as possible so that they continue to give you vision on the enemy. the amount of value that Smolder getting one wave is not even comparable to having full vision of enemy team pre-dragon team fight for their soul, right? So yeah, just unfortunately sometimes the min-maxing of gold efficiency is worse than just, you know. Doesn't that suck? Xerath is now saying end. I thought FF, bro. Wait, I thought FF, bro. They're slamming Mundo trying to get through to that. He's pulling the wave quite well, though. He just smited. So he's down one smite for Baron. That's good. Ow. Good pressure. Oh, this guy's no invis, so he's just popped for that. Continue juking what you can. They have 2 dead. Definitely playable. Player next WQ. I think it's good to trade here. If you can ever get on to someone for free, definitely do it. We're taking a lot of damage though. We could retreat to Baron. It's not the worst play. He is assuredly going to get caught if he steps up one more time. What a banger game. Are you guys enjoying this? I'm pretty chill. I've been here before, man. No stress. I don't get that red buff, which depresses the white boy, but it's fine. They have no jungler, obviously. They just have to give this. Someone going to get top wave is definitely good. Please. Thank you. Do I die the same way Vayne did? Hopefully not. Okay. And again, man, if your full build is good, you really shouldn't feel pressured to swap it. There are times, again, a lot of people are like, dude, are you sure you don't want Deadman's Plate, Zhonya's Infinity Edge here? Yeah, because 45 MS is very good. And sure, there's sometimes like you can get an attack speed item, which would give you, you know, 30 MS, but man, I'm liking the stat spread. Nothing gives me lifesteal and movement speed like this item is currently. So yeah, I'm actually just quite happy with it. Now, in a circumstance that this build stopped working, meaning I take a team fight and I died, and that means that I do need to make a change, right? In which that would be the time to do so. But currently, where we're at, we're chilling. We need to get our mid-wave rocking, so if my team could be a bit patient. Oh my god, there is no patience allowed in that. I can try and send it. We got mid-wave coming, so their ability to end is probably low. Okay, we walk this one out until next cooldowns. Whoa, excuse me, brother man. Take a recall if you want to, and then realize that you don't want to. Juke this spear, go on. Take the trade here. And now this buys a lot of time. They have to try and kill me on this spot. Low-key, they probably can, but the position we get's looking pretty good. Alright, maybe I trolled. Low-key, I was kind of aura farming though, right? The position still looks like it's winning. If we don't win on this play, then I'm the biggest troll on earth. If we do, then I knew it the whole time. No! GG. Bad game, really. GG comp wins. Rapid Sun, you're a bit disgusted, my friend. You're a bit disgusted. Well played. Yeah, you gotta do those Baron minions are serious work, man. Those Baron minions in 3 waves. Yo, Rapid Sun. I thought FF. Huh? What? Can win? Surprise, surprise. You guys the bigger client. Yeah, full AP Briar, 24k, about a ton over that. Yeah. Rabbit Sun, you will be enjoying a comms abuse. Nice. Runes, obviously cooked. Hailblades, insane. Sudden Impact, carrying. 1600 off cashback. Your late game strength with the rune is real. But, yeah, man, I mean, just too easy. Stay locked. Have a losing lane. Who cares? Bring it home. Yeah, other than that, oh my god, I'm a bit upset, are we? Have a good day, peace.